What is it then to be properly educated? It is learning to apply our natural preconceptions to the right things according to nature, and beyond that, to separate the things that lie within our power from those that don't. Epictetus. Being properly educated means learning how to use our common sense and natural instincts in the right way and in accordance to how things work in the world. It's like putting on shoes to start walking at the beginning. But we're not great walkers just because we have shoes on. Similarly, having a degree on our wall doesn't automatically mean we're super smart. Even smart people can still make mistakes when they forget what they control. Like not needing shoes to walk, degrees aren't necessary to grasp the basics. It begins with attentive thinking. It's a constant habit, not a one-time event. Every moment is a learning opportunity. Epictetus emphasizes education as more than facts. It's grasping connections, using common sense, and accepting limits. It's an endless journey, not tied to degrees or classrooms. If you should ever turn your will to things outside your control in order to impress someone, be sure that you have wrecked your whole purpose in life. Be content, then, to be a philosopher in all that you do, and if you wish also to be seen as one, show yourself first that you are, and you will succeed. Epictetus. The things we do to make someone like us can seem silly when we look back. It's like wearing uncomfortable clothes just because they're popular, or doing things we really don't enjoy, all to get someone's approval. But if we step back and reflect, are these really the things that should fill up our lives? Epictetus asks us a big question. What happens when we care too much about what others think of us? Does it take us away from what truly matters in life? Let's meditate about the people whose opinions we really care about. They're not always perfect themselves, right? They have their own problems and get distracted by silly things too. Epictetus tells us that even Marcus Aurelius, a wise philosopher, talked about knowing these important lessons, but we often forget them. It's like buying things we don't really need just to impress people we might not even like that much. He and Epictetus suggest that instead of trying to impress others, we should focus on being true to ourselves and living in a way that feels right. Freedom isn't secured by filling up on your heart's desire, but by removing your desire. Epictetus. Epictetus shows us that true freedom doesn't come from always getting what we want. Instead, it's about letting go of our constant desires. Reflect about being rich, for example. Is it smarter to keep wanting more and more things, or to be happy with what we already have? Which option seems easier for us as of the moment? Now, let's use this idea for freedom. If we keep trying to gather more and more things, will we ever really feel free? Or could the real answer be appreciating the freedom we already have in our lives? It's like embracing all the things we already own and changing how we see freedom. Instead of always chasing new things, we can start seeing how much we already possess. Epictetus encourages us to notice the little freedom we already experience in our lives, reminding us to be thankful for the freedom we might overlook. First off, don't let the force of the impression carry you away. Say to it, "Hold up a bit and let me see who you are and where you are from. Let me put you to the test." Epictetus. Our minds process and categorize information like lightning-fast computers, rapidly sorting things and often leading to quick decisions. As Malcolm Gladwell discussed in his book, Blink, this mental process draws from years of experience and knowledge, but it can also reinforce our prejudices, stereotypes, and assumptions. While one use of this mental speed empowers us, the others leave us vulnerable. In our quick world, self-inquiry may feel inconvenient. Still, it shields us from hasty decisions and biased judgments. It's not about stifling instincts, but balancing them with careful thought. Epictetus then encourages us to utilize our innate ability to differentiate between hasty reactions and thoughtful evaluation. By conducting this internal investigation, we gain control over the swift currents of our thoughts, ensuring our actions are based on a comprehensive understanding. This process helps nurture a more balanced and insightful approach to decision-making. Eat like a human being, drink like a human being, dress up, marry, have children, get politically active, suffer abuse, bear with a headstrong brother, father, son, neighbor, or companion. Show us these things so we can see that you truly have learned from the philosophers. Epictetus. The true essence of living as a human being is not only about consuming food and drink, but it encompasses the entire spectrum of human experience, from nourishment to companionship, from clothing to community engagement, and from enduring challenges to forming relationships. Epictetus urges us to embody these aspects so that our understanding of philosophy becomes firmly rooted in the reality of existence. Like Plutarch and the masters of literature, studying Roman classics wasn't just reading words. It was connected with their experiences. Mere book knowledge falls short, and true understanding comes from living in line with philosophy. So as we sail on our daily journeys, whether to work, study, go on a date, or in making choices that impact our lives, every action becomes a canvas for philosophical exploration. Epictetus encourages us to go beyond books and academia, to be active philosophers in action, using our experiences and choices as a gauge of our understanding. In the end, Epictetus's Stoic quotes act like a light of wisdom, giving us direction and understanding philosophical ideas in our daily choices and relationships that lasts a long time. With that, this is again powerful quote. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.